Dun, 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 dun. About to pick up this lemon. About to pick up this lemon. But it's all right though. We're gonna turn it. This is how you turn a lemon into lemonade. I'm turning a lemon. Turning a lemon into lemonade. Picking up. Messing with the Audi. They already arbitrated it. Must have been a lemon. Picking up.
I need a ball like that. So I might get it.
Driving by. Hey, crazy. Driven by. Huh? When the Saints go marching in. Could've got you a Dodge Ram, busted out back window. Was this it? It was probably on the first row. We probably.
But now it's start moving because it was back here originally.
What they usually do, they usually start moving them. Start moving them to the. That's right there with that writing on the window. I was about to say, damn, you bought a wreck one?
Nah, they definitely gonna fix that.
You said it. Before I see when we get to the car. Nigga. What you taking that off for?
Because I don't need a chassis bottom.
That's even better that you just bought it. Like, hey man, I bought this car and making this noise. I got it from y'all buddies at Bob Harris Honda. Yeah, nigga sold me some junk. It just got a miss to it. Just a little miss, slight miss. Just a slight miss. Sir, you just got a little miss. Probably just a belt off or something. Yeah, look, it's just a tensioner pulley. Yeah, just a tensioner pulley.
Yeah, that trick with the tension because they put the stick right there and show you where it's coming from.
They put that stick right there and listen to it with their ear, man. It's just a pulley. Huh? Alright, I'll be in my car. But yeah, it's tapping, it's knocking. But I'm tell y'all a little secret on what y'all can do if y'all want to do it and how y'all make the money. You know, bought a car for $1,000. You know, 1,000. I think 1,000. I don't remember. A little bit over 1,000. Might be a little bit over 1,000. It's 2013 though. I think it was a little bit over 1,000. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have to look at the paper, but it's somewhere in there. We gonna show ya how to turn lemon into lemonade. I'm gonna show ya how to turn lemon into lemonade. Alright, so as y'all can see, it's ticking, it's knocking, it's everything. I'll be right with him. But I'll show y'all in a second. Just wait for it. See y'all in a second. So, that's why I made the video. Y'all paying attention to the recalls. This is why. About to pull up, take this Hyundai. See oil pressure light, check engine light, all of that stuff. All that stuff. So pull it up in here. And then we'll talk to y'all in a second. Check engine light, oil pressure light. Where the service department at? Service this way. This is why I always tell y'all, get those recall slips. Always to get those recall slips. Always check your mail, make sure the address. So now after you're done, we done dropped it off at Hyundai. This is what the information that if you're watching all the way to the end of the video, then you know. If you didn't watch it all, then you don't know this info. So now what you do is you gotta make sure it's affected though. So you got a VIN number if you're looking at any of these times. Even if you're looking for one that's, just say if you want a good car that you can get, go on your marketplace. Go look for one that says, like, see if this one's not running and answer like, hey, what's wrong with the transmission, or if it's the motor. If it's the motor, then hey, ask them for the VIN. You can put that VIN in. I'll put a screenshot like right here. Screenshot right there. You put your VIN number in on the Hyundai website. It'll tell you if it's affected or not. If it's affected, then they'll go. You take it into the dealership. You know, like the technician told me, he said if the motor is like knocking or if the motor's locked up, then you know they're gonna put gonna put that new motor in there for you. So that's what you do. That's how you get those Hyundais, man. You gotta make sure it's affected. Make sure it's having one of the symptoms that's going on. Make sure it has one of the symptoms, like one or two. The more symptoms, the better. You know, if the motor's locked up and they haven't took it in for the recall for the new motor, that's even better. Because now you just say, hey, you know, I was just driving my car one day, motor ended up locking up. You know, it's got oil in there and everything. They see that it's affected. You get your new motor. It takes about a few weeks. You know, so then bam, you got a car with a whole new brand new motor. We done it on numerous of Hyundai. We've done it on like 2 so far. So I'll just decide just to make a video to let y'all know. So if it's a Hyundai in y'all area, you know, grab a VIN. I mean, if the title has to be clean, there can't be no salvage rebuild title, because they're gonna just assume that it's already rebuilt because of the motor and stuff like that. So it has to be a clean title. You have to go on the Hyundai website and make sure you check and make sure it says affected. If it's affected, then you just set an appointment, take it in. You know, they'll answer some questions. They'll inspect it. They'll send your claim in the Hyundai. Voila, new motor. You know, but make sure it's affected and make sure it's having a symptom. You know, you don't want to just like it's affected and you take it in and it's not doing anything like that. Then they're not going to take care of it. But if it's doing like that when y'all see how bad it was knocking, the lady came out. Oh yeah, this is going to need a new motor. Yeah, I know it's going to need a new motor. You can't do nothing about the knocking. So then, voila, bam, free. That's why I always say, pay attention to those recall slips. pay attention. So especially if you're selling cars, so you can know like, oh, if I run across this car again. So like me, so when I'm looking online, I'm buying all these Hyundais. I'm like, okay, grab a VIN that was affected. All right, well, I'll spend a couple times. New motor. And then it's got the ones that, you know, they got airbags and stuff and sensors and all that. Just make sure you just check all the recalls on all your vehicles. That's why you check all the vehicles. Thank y'all for watching to the end of this video. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we're out. Peace.